Yeah, everything is possible. Arsenal have been there for 22 years. It's a long time. So whoever is coming in, it's a change, but we believe it's a good change. It's going to bring good things, but it's not going to be easy. The good thing about him is that he knows his trade. He's been in PSG, won trophies over there. So he's bringing the same thing to Arsenal. And if you look at what he's doing, he's not changing his way of playing. He's strong. He wants his own way, and which is good. So now we have to get used to his way, and the players as well knows that he doesn't mess around with anybody. He wants his way. You have to do his way, which is good.
How difficult is that for players to adapt from a philosophy that's been there for so long to a new manager and a new approach, really?
It's very easy. If you're a good player, definitely you switch immediately. You see a new coach, because definitely you will know that the coach is coming with something different from the old one. So you have to. It's a must that you have to if you want to play. So he's the boss. He talks. He says what's going to happen. Everybody have to follow.
And what can I
ask you about your nephew, Kelechi Nwankwo, who plays for Porto on loan from Arsenal. What do you make of him? Do you think he's become a future star?
Very, very good player. I hope you have seen him play. Then you will know that, yeah, he's good. He played for Nigeria before the World Cup, a friendly game against Atletico Madrid. He scored a fantastic goal. So he keeps playing and keep progressing and keep growing. And I keep advising him, and I hope one day they will open the door for him to come back and play for Arsenal.
A lot of people said that this was going to be the World Cup where an African team was going to progress into the quarters, the semis, maybe even the final. I know Pelé was quite vocal about that. It didn't happen. Do you think at the next World Cup in the Middle East, maybe closer to home, really, do you think that could be the one?
Yeah, for me, the positivities of whatever happened in the World Cup, we have to take it on board. If you ask me, from the Nigeria angle, this is the first time we are organized, prepared very well, play fantastic friendly games. We have the youngest team in the World Cup. So I see it as a positive that the next coming World Cup we're going to do better than what we did. For the other African countries, I don't think, of course, the belief is that we're going to be in the finals or win the World Cup, but it's going to come gradually. So things are changing now. You don't hear about people fighting in the camp. You don't hear about all those negative stuffs. So this World Cup have made it clear that things have improved in the administrative part, managerial side of football. Then the talent, Africa, we got talent. So I think we get on board and we can do it.
And one of them is actually up for the award. Mo Salah. What have you made of him and the impact he's had?
Fantastic player. For me, he's a world-class player now. Keeps scoring goals. You can say he's scoring for fun. He keeps scoring. He got the technique. He can play. He's strong. The only thing with him is that during the Champions Cup finals, which is not his fault, he was injured. During the World Cup, you know what happened. So it's difficult that he didn't do that in the finals, he didn't do that in the World Cup when it's needed, but it's not his fault. But for me, he's one of the best in the world.
Regarding Spain, you shouldn't be surprised not to see any French within the three?
No, he's not going to be surprised. It's football. Best players might come everywhere in the world. So it's not a problem if he's coming from Africa or from anywhere he's coming. Of course, they did well in the World Cup. They won the World Cup, which is massive, which is big. But individually, they have to be better than the ones that they picked.
Talking of legendary African players, Yaya Touré's just left Man City, joining the Argos. What do you make of his career, especially in the Premier League? He's been a great servant.
Top. If you ask any Man City fan, they will call the name. Anybody that knows football, we definitely call the name. So it's going to be a loss because we needed him to be in the Premier League and keep playing. But that's his decision to move on. And in life, we definitely have to move on.